Oh yeah, baby! The Miami Nights GFUEL can. Let's try it. What is up, everybody? Today we are going to be taking a look at the brand new Miami Nights GFUEL can, which is one of the 3 new cans that are exclusive to GNC that are also only 140 milligrams of caffeine, similar to the Ninja can that we can get at Walmart. Now, there was 3 new flavors that released to GNC recently. This is the first one I decided to review just because I think this is the one that most excites me. The other 2 flavors are the Knuckles Sour Power and the Moist Critical Divine Peach flavor. But today we're focused on the Miami Nights can. I have actually taken a scoop of the powder, mixed it up, and so what I'm gonna be doing is trying the can, comparing it to the powder, giving you my thoughts, a score, and of course, deciding which one I like more, which should in turn help you decide whether you should pick this can up for yourself. I'm very excited to try this can, but before I crack it open, you know what time it is. GFUEL code DannyD is 10 to 30% off at gfuel.com. When you use that code, not only are you saving some dinero on some tasty caffeinated or non-caffeinated beverages at gfuel.com, but you're also supporting my content and allowing me to continue being a full-time content creator. I love working with GFUEL, so if you've used code DannyD or you're planning on using code DannyD, I really appreciate you. And in case you're somebody who's never tried GFUEL before, I highly recommend picking up a Danny Dorito 23 GFUEL starter kit. That way you get my shaker along with 7 different sample packets so that you can try some flavors without committing to buying full tubs yet. It's a great deal and a great way to get started with GFUEL. And also, come on, look, isn't that sexy? But without further ado, let's crack open the Miami Nights GFUEL can. So first off, here is what the can looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This is my favorite looking can. I love the color scheme, and I also love synthwave and 80s style aesthetic, I guess is what you would call it. One of my favorite movies is the movie Drive. If you have not seen that one, check it out. It's pretty cool. But just for comparison, there is what the can looks like next to the tub, and I gotta admit, I think the can even looks a little cooler. I didn't think that was possible. And as far as nutrition facts go for this specific can, this can is 140 milligrams of caffeine, 0 calories, and contains 0 sugar. So knowing that this one's 140 milligrams of caffeine, and so is the powder, I could drink both of these today, baby. Yeah! Woo! I don't know, I love drinking GFUEL. It tastes good. And speaking of the GFUEL powder, before I crack this open, I believe I gave the Miami Nights powder a 9 out of 10. So really, really high expectations for this one. Let's crack it open. Woo! Man, I love that sound. The flavor profile for Miami Nights is described as strawberry, pineapple, and coconut. First, let's give them both a smell and compare. Oh, with that can, I'm getting a lot of pineapple, a little bit of coconut, and definitely some strawberry. That smells really good. With the powder, I'm definitely getting that same exact smell, but a lot more faint. Maybe a little bit more coconut with the powder. I'm really hoping this is one of those cases where the can tastes just like the powder, but carbonated. All right, time for the moment of truth. Let's try this can. Oh, yeah! Okay, sorry, I gotta go in for some more. That's good. Oh, baby. Let me try the powder and then let me describe what's going on here. It's good, though. Let me tell you that. All right, powder. Same flavor, but I feel like the can is definitely more in your face, and it's definitely there and gone quicker with a little bit of that lingering coconut and maybe some pineapple. But with the powder, much more mellow, and I think the pineapple really comes in towards the end with that coconut. The strawberry taste that I'm getting with both of these is very much a fresh strawberry flavor. It does not taste artificial. If you like the Miami Nights powder, I think it's a no-brainer, baby. The Miami Nights can is great. I think the pineapple is a little stronger in the can, but not by much, just enough that I was able to notice. I definitely think I'm getting a little more strawberry with the powder than I am with the can. So I would say the main difference between the can and the powder is that in the can, the pineapple is heavier, but in the powder, the strawberry is heavier. Again, with the can, it's very strong but shorter lived, and with the powder, I would say it's more mellow and it lingers for longer, especially that coconut taste. I'm very happy to say that with either one, it does not go too far with the coconut. I've been telling a lot of people, if you're somebody who normally doesn't like coconut, still give Miami Nights a chance, because I think they handled the coconut in this flavor in a much more subtle, smooth way. Definitely the best looking can, but when it comes down to what my favorite cans are, I think this is gonna crack my top 5. I love the way it looks, I love the way it smells, I love the way it tastes, and when it comes to deciding whether I prefer the powder or the can, I think I'm gonna go with the can with this one, baby. I also love that this is only 140 milligrams of caffeine, because that means if I really wanted to, or I was on a movie set, which I'm gonna be in December when I'm directing my first short film, go to the DD23 Productions link in the description if you want to know more about that and how you can get involved. I could drink 2 of these babies in a single day and still be within my daily caffeine limit, and I really like that. I feel like G Fuel was very smart to release cans that are only 140 milligrams of caffeine. And G Fuel, if you're even thinking about it, I personally would be happy if they decided to make all the cans 140 milligrams of caffeine as opposed to 300. I just think that caffeine is one of those things that you build a tolerance up to real quick, and being that those other cans are 300 milligrams of caffeine, it's just a lot. When I drink those 300 milligram caffeine cans, it's one of those things where I have to either pace myself or I have to make sure that I'm careful with how much caffeine I have for the rest of the day. And I feel like with cans like this, I just don't have to worry about that as much, and I get to really just enjoy this and not worry about it. That was a lot to talk about, but as far as the flavor goes, guys, this is one of my new favorite cans. I love it, and I am gonna give the new Miami Nights G Fuel can a 9.3 out of 10. Pretty high score. Honestly, I thought about giving this like a 9.5 or higher, but I will say that the fact that this flavor comes and goes so quickly is a little bit of a downside. I wish the flavor was a little more smooth and maybe wavy instead of just like there and then fading, but that's really nitpicking. So there you have it. There's my thoughts on the Miami Nights G Fuel can. Again, this flavor is exclusive to GNC at the moment. I believe you can get yourself a 12-pack online, or you can go to your local GNC and pick up yourself some individual cans. I think I've talked enough, so let me know what you think down in the comments. Have you picked up this can? If so, what do you prefer, the powder or the can? And also, what's your favorite can at the moment? Because for me, it's getting harder and harder to decide. I think I'm gonna go with the Ninja Cotton Candy or Flavor Bomb. For some reason, G Fuel's just knocking out of the park with cotton candy flavors. But stay tuned for more G Fuel reviews very soon. If you like these reviews, you find them helpful and informative, please consider dropping a like, sharing with your friends, and also don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, and select all so that anytime I upload a new G Fuel review, it goes straight to you. That's all for this one, guys. As always, stay safe, be nice to each other out there, and I will see you in the next one. Peace! Yeah, that's good.